AFTV Daily is powered by NordVPN, bringing you all the action from the World Cup in Qatar. Hi and welcome along to AFTV. Listen, yesterday I got a call from my old mate Ty. Listen to what he had to say.
Robbie, good news. I'm coming to Qatar. I've just had an email from a Nigerian prince. He's offered me £4 million to help with some money transfers. I'm going to be rich. I might even buy myself some new headphones.
Listen, Ty, that's not real. Not everybody's as trusting as you, and I suggest you get a NordVPN threat protection as soon as possible. That will protect you from all of these dangerous emails. Loads of them get sent out, and lots of people become victim to them, just like you. It's not real. I'm sorry. You're not going to be a millionaire.
It's an absolute disgrace. No! Disgrace. VAR check. I want to be rich. I'm going to be rich. I'm rich!
That Ty, he's funny, isn't he? He's funny. He's so innocent. He doesn't realise that there's scammers out there. So make sure you get yourself a NordVPN. With the AFTV special, you get 4 months free on a 2-year plan. And remember, if it's not for you, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/AFTV and get one right now. Now, you can tell I'm feeling a bit rough today, man. I've been under the weather the past couple of days. It's caught up with me out here, but still having a great time. And there's a couple of great games going on today, so I'm looking forward to those. But first of all, oh my gosh. First of all, I've got to talk about the game yesterday. Of course, Arsenal playing over there in Dubai. And it was a good performance by Arsenal. I was pleasantly, what's the word, surprised? I mean, because we lost that game the other day against Watford behind closed doors, and because of what's happened with Gabriel Jesus, every Arsenal fan's been on a little bit of downer over the past sort of 3-4 days. And to see the players go out there and turn in a nice performance like that, score some really great goals, be really creative, move the ball around brilliantly, it was really refreshing to see. It was, you know, because I've been very worried about how it's going to affect the team. And obviously we know that there was loads and loads of first teamers missing. But certain players really stepped up to the plate. Gabriel Magalhaes, who of course did not go to the World Cup, very controversially. Brazil bought Bremer instead of him, and a lot of people are saying that he should have made it. But yet again, scoring from a set piece, we know that he's one of the best in the division at that. So that was great to see. I love the second goal. The build-up play on it was absolutely brilliant and exquisite, with a lovely pass from Fabio Vieira into Eddie Nketiah, who finished nicely. And of course, we're going to need Eddie Nketiah's goals now that Gabriel Jesus is out. So that's fantastic for his confidence. And then Fabio Vieira wrapping it up with a brilliant, brilliant finish from outside the box, something we've seen him do a few times. And again, Fabio Vieira is going to be one of the players in the second half of the season we're going to really want to see stepping up, because, you know, the games are going to come thick and fast and we're going to have to really use our squad. So it was a really, really good performance to beat Lyon 3-0. I know it's only a friendly, but it's a friendly for both sides. And Lyon would have been disappointed with that. To see us do that was fantastic. It was great to see Lacazette on the pitch there as well for Lyon. But yeah, we got the job done and it was fantastic. And big up to Karl Hein as well. He saved 4 penalties in the penalty shootout. I mean, that was good for his confidence. I remember seeing him in the Carabao Cup game, and he didn't really have a great game that day. So again, fantastic for confidence for Karl Hein, and yeah, encouraging. Encouraging for Arsenal, seeing them getting that W there over in Dubai, and a great way to start off the sort of friendly matches leading back to the start of the season, because the World Cup after this weekend, you know, 1 more week to go, and then following that, we're going to be back into the Premier League season on Boxing Day, and we really want to see if we can hit the ground running. So well done to Arsenal yesterday. I really liked that performance. I was just really, really encouraged by it. And watching it, I was like, I've missed Arsenal. Even though I've been watching all these brilliant games out here at the World Cup, just watching us playing, I was like, you know, I missed watching us, and it was great to see us back. The cold is killing me here. It's certainly killing me. I don't know if you guys saw all this news and controversy that's been coming out regarding Ben White. Now, of course, Ben White was over here in Qatar with the England camp, hadn't played a game for England, and then all of a sudden returned back home to the UK for personal reasons. That was what it was explained by the England team. It was also Arsenal who put out a statement afterwards saying, listen, Ben, we're right behind you. But now there's, I think the Daily Star has also broke this story saying that Ben White, they're claiming, was unhappy in the England camp and struggled to mix with his teammates. And that the final straw came when he fell out with Gareth Southgate's assistant, Steve Holland. Now, it seems a weird one, if this is true, because, as I said, the FA said that, he'd returned home for personal reasons. Arsenal came out and said, listen, Ben, we're right behind you, we're backing you. So it seems a bit strange that now these stories are emerging that maybe there was a fallout. And surely if there was a fallout, the England FA would have just said there was a fallout. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about this. But that's the story that the Star has broken today. Maybe, Ben White or the FA will come out and give some sort of clarification on it. It's a strange one because we still don't know the reasons why Ben White returned home. Obviously, if it's for personal reasons, those reasons have to stay personal. We've seen Raheem Sterling return back, and they did actually, even though they started off saying it was personal reasons, they did actually give the reasons afterwards, saying that, his house had been broken into, etc. So, interesting one on Ben White, but let's see if there's any sort of further comeback on that. Maybe Mikel Arteta might have a bit more to say on that. But that's what he was. That's the story that's been emerging yesterday and today. And on Mikel Arteta, he didn't give a time frame yesterday. He was asked about a return for Gabriel Jesus, and just said that we have to just treat this day by day. Now nobody knows how long he's going to be out for. There's talk of 3 to 4 months. There's talk of less. Honestly, nobody knows, and the manager's not letting off anything either. But at the moment, still does look like we're going to have to go into the transfer market in January and try and bring in some reinforcements, because Gabriel Jesus is going to be a massive, massive loss. Back to the World Cup over here. 2 huge games today going on. The early game, Brazil taking on Croatia. Looking forward to that. And then later on, Argentina versus the Netherlands. I'm going to be at that game. 2 great games today. Gabriel Martinelli, will he get some minutes for Brazil? That's going to be really, really interesting to see. Spotlight maybe on a Cody Gakpo, who's been linked with a move to Arsenal in January. Can he do it for the Netherlands? Going to be really, really intriguing to see 2 big games at the World Cup today in the quarterfinals, and I'm looking forward to seeing both of those games. And if you want to check out all of the World Cup content, go over onto DR Sports. That's where I've been doing all of that stuff, and it's been absolutely brilliant. And it's going to be no less brilliant today with those 2 huge games going on. So that's your news today from over here in Qatar. It's kind of very nice weather today, actually. It's like nice breeze blowing. The sun ain't really out direct. It's it's kind of a bit like an English type of day. It's nice and cool. I mean, I know in England it's been like -3, -4, but it's a very pleasant climate over here. But I've still got this cold that's been killing me over the past couple of days. Hopefully I'll be over it soon. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.